All right. Week 5, Monday night
It's
against the
Madden NFL
Seahawks.
23, and our focus goes to Trayvon Mullen. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Cardinals and the Hawks on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight we wind up Week 5 with a good battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
All right, so we're kicking off. First time we've kicked off in a while. Give them the first shot. We won the game in Seattle a couple of weeks ago.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second and 3. And on the left sideline,
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
Right.
So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here.
There we go. Good stop. Good stop.
4th and 3. We're able to get the completion, but unfortunately not able to get the third down conversion there on that play.
And I like how the defense approached that one. They knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
This is caught by Ginn. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or...
Great defense, holding that edge down, Zaven Collins.
On both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to, and he goes down. It's a
What a sack, Cameron Thomas.
Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Colbert and the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here.
I'm in the middle of a franchise right now, buddy. Maybe after.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
All right, 61-yard kick.
On trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
No doubt.
Kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns out his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Check right, blue check, yellow, white, correct one.
On second down, it's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw.
Look who it is. It's Christian Harris. Boy, he's been a sack machine this year.
Christian Harris. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Here we go.
So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive.
Ready.
Now back to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Oh, again. This time Buda Baker from his safety spot.
From the secondary for the sack. And that is the third sack.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape.
I'm on PS5.
In terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that is...
Man. Almost got it. Just missed.
They'll remain down by 3.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Gotcha, man. Well, that sucks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes
What's up, Jacob? How you doing?
12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
I think that's a big pickup for him.
It's on the table.
When you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
All right, so the focus of Seattle is definitely on the running game here. After some huge games we've had.
On first down.
Big run.
He'll be brought down just outside.
There goes that man, Barry. Last week, 196 and a couple touches.
Last week, he was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there, didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving.
Another big run. First down. Oh, God, I can already tell. The D-line's wearing out already.
The Cardinals hit a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run on first.
Big run, Perry, inside the 15.
He gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Boy, he's cooking. He is cooking.
Time and the Cardinals move the chains. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
He is cooking now, man.
I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On first down, Irving. And he'll find his way down
Couple
inside
yards.
the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Colbert.
Wow, Colbert down to the 3. That was a hell of a run.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw.
Touchdown.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
That was a heck of a drive.
His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. That's just how they do it, FCD. His first read was there. Got it quickly.
You know what's funny is everybody says that about their team going undefeated.
Yeah, give him credit.
Same with the Bears. They're going 17-0. I wish.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
Believe me, I know about losing. I'm a Cubs fan.
And there will not be a return here. It's
That World Series a few years ago, first in 100 years.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
All right, heck of a tackle. He ain't going nowhere, Walker. Isaiah Simmons chasing him down. Aw, man. Oh, okay, he's still good. You might substitute him until he's fully healthy. All right, that's the end of the first quarter.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Back to throw.
Oh, Metcalf.
Looking left side.
Oh, that ain't Metcalf. Dang it. Looked just like him to me. All I seen was a 4.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of
There's Metcalf.
after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's a shame, man. This Stroud guy, I played him. This is the 12th time I've played him in this franchise, and he always does good, but the team just sucks. Nice. Gotcha, buddy.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, there he is. Oh, man. Pick it up. Dang it. Boy, the defense there. Freaking hurting that guy back there. That time it was a corner. Or safety, I mean.
Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
All right, 3rd and 15. I've seen this a lot this game.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw.
Underneath, let him have it.
On the deep ball.
Oh, heck of a catch.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
That was a good throw. Metcalf. Surprisingly doing well.
Walker.
Good stuff.
Get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Walker,
I got it.
he's across the chalk.
Touchdown Seahawks. Trying to make it a game now.
With his 4th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Right, let's turn this. Get a good one. That's not what I'm meaning by a good one.
He's dropped at the 17. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And
good deal, guys. We're actually closing in on 680 here. So,
a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is.
Closing in on that 700 yards. 700 yards. 700 sub.
The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room.
Oh, no. No.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
All right.
Always costly to cough up that football. These
it's the one thing about running for the quarterback.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2nd and 5.
Yeah, there you go. Good coverage.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Good coverage.
Great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you
know, always gets the ball back.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Nice. There's Christian Harris again. 2 sacks.
Christian Harris. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Makes 8 on the season.
So often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long.
Man,
We can't say
been a
that
beast.
here. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn.
All right, it sets up 4th down.
Can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely, because remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. So the fumble recovery had him set up at ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they're hoping for.
Almost to the 25.
Just shy of the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field.
Nice. What a pass. Where's Watkins? Wide open.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Got hit as a throw. Still completed it. The passing game still looking sharp, man. They've been sharp the last 2 weeks. Yeah, this is who we came to see. Big Pat Barry.
48 yards
big run.
On just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first
all aboard
and
the Barry train.
At the 47. They'll keep it on the ground.
Wow, what a run. Look at the blocking. First down.
Before getting this inside the 25. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well,
A dad?
come out and take a look at
You talking to me, Jacob?
And we'll be back in a moment.
Pretty fun, man. I mean, it's challenging at times. It really is. I mean, once you get out of the baby phase, you know, it's really neat. It's really fun.
Quickly in the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
No daylight for him to
It's really tough as babies, though. I'll tell you that. I would not be doing this with the little baby. But my daughter's old enough. She likes watching cartoons, and she'll come hang out in here with me and do a toy thing.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up.
When they're babies, yeah. Yeah, the 3 a.m. thing. That's a real thing. It's tough. It's really tough.
Up the middle they go. Irving.
Yes.
Down right around the 25. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing safety in the NFL today,
you speaking from experience, man, or you got?
And coming
Is
up,
it?
sticking his nose in the mess there and making a
Yeah,
nice
I mean, it's definitely worth it, man, to be responsible for another human being. You know, somebody kind of be just like you in a way, even if you don't want him to be. All the time.
He'll look to throw. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to
The world needs good dads.
It's a bit short here of a first down. On now, Tucker McCann. He hit his first. This one from 38. McCann's kick up and good.
Here's Tucker. Another field goal. So that drive ended in nothing, besides the 3 points, which is good. My job, honestly, and being all serious here, I would love to do this. I personally love being a creator, okay? My favorite part of this is obviously cutting up the videos and basically creating your own story, like Big Bad Barry, you know. It's not even a real player, but, you know, it's somebody you can build the channel around, basically, you know, like a character, kind of like a action, like a superhero. Yeah.
They want that ball in the end zone. They'll be going for 6. Throwing on first down.
Hey, look at Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I still see him on streams periodically. With what's his name?
As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer.
Gosh, I always forget his name.
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just has
Goldie Lock and the Three Bears.
He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Good stop by Christian Harris.
And it brings up third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Oh, you know, he asked me about it being a dad. The best thing I can tell anybody is patience. Good defense. You have to be patient as an adult or as a parent, even as a kid. Be patient.
And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact.
Yeah.
On time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings,
really?
it's down.
That's pulled in at the 32.
I mean, my job is outside of, this isn't a job. This is for fun.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now,
Yes.
See, like right now.
but it's really a collective deal,
What?
isn't it?
Like right now, my daughter's right here, and she asked me, after this play, can we play the tickle game?
Yeah, he's made the most
So
of it
that's
to
what we're
this
going to do.
point.
Nice run.
He'll be brought down just shy of
Big
midfield,
bad
49
Barry.
yards. 80
Right?
yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Baby.
And when you see that happen,
I said, big bad
Hey,
baby,
say
baby.
your name. Just your first name.
My name is Sophia Helen Hart.
Her name's Sophia.
and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Sorry.
Big run. Wow.
Touchdown, James Conner!
No. Thanks, man. She's a lot of fun. Like my little shadow.
Why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
All right, here we go.
Yes,
First and 10.
stop.
10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle.
Very up the middle for a gain of 9. 89 yards.
On first down.
Jeez, man. Is there anybody that can stop this guy? I don't know.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Which one are you?
I'm the red.
Didn't get a first
White?
No, the red.
Well, who? I cannot see the red.
I'm the Cardinals. You see the?
Well, who are the white?
That's Seattle. The Seahawks.
Huh?
The Seahawks.
What got me?
Yeah. Don't do that. If I lose a game, oh well. Right? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a big hit.
Can I talk?
Hmm?
Can
Yeah.
I talk?
Baby, you can talk. People can hear you. No, you don't have to talk into it. Sit back. You can stand and talk. It's okay.
I play with my toys that I got for Christmas. It's fancy and fancy.
Yeah? I hear you.
Tell them I love you.
No.
Tell Tom. Tell.
Round at about the 23. Out is Tucker McCann now to try the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. McCann's kick is good, and that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they're able to end that drive.
All right, so another field goal on the board. 16-10.
Every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Second and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Wow, what a play.
Seahawks. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Getting set to go again as
oh, yeah? How's that?
The field again. He's having himself a little bit of a game. His team right now, though.
Sorry. You talking about trade-wise and stuff?
Equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Yeah, you can edit players.
And they get off the field.
Yeah, you can. I try, honestly, not to. Unless it's editing a name or something like that.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. Sky Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Gabriel Davis, up close to 200 yards receiving with a touchdown catch as well. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half, and their passing game has been the reason why they lead thus far. They've had great success moving the ball through 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this.
Going to take a quick break, and then we'll get back to the third. No, it's not over, man. I'd always take a break before the third quarter. Give me about like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, second half. Here we go. Down by 1.
We resume action in the third quarter.
4-0 is on the line.
Yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
2 away from 680. Normally just a couple minutes, man. Just to stretch my legs a little bit.
We'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response.
Good run. Good run there, man. 101 yards already.
Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's the option.
Oh. The end was coming in. That's when you take it outside.
A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and it slides to a stop before he has to take it.
Lamar Jackson-esque.
That absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines.
Nice cut.
Right, if you have to be over here full time with us,
Can't afford.
that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
Oh, easy. Easy choice. Another first down for Malik Cunningham. The running game is in full go.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
All right, we're going to go RPO here. Let's see where they're going to go. Oh, yeah. Oh. Make him look silly out there, Tank. That'd be a nice short. Go ahead and upload that.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
We're going to stick with the read option here.
Up the middle they go. Irving. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult.
My favorite
here,
player,
3rd and 5.
Chris Johnson, is actually my favorite.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Some of the things he did, you'll never see ever again.
He'll look to throw. And this is
There's the first down.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down.
Jamal Adams still playing.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
I was going to try to spin the other way, didn't work.
Goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up to throw.
Dang,
He's
man.
going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Another sack.
Multiple
Calvin
players
Johnson,
getting
that's a
home
good
there,
one.
and it's a loss of 2
Megatron.
on the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. And that
Definitely a
time
good choice.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
They'll look to throw.
Wide open. We'll take it.
And he'll be taken down well before the first.
Set up another field goal attempt, I think.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
Yep,
And
53 yards.
On now, Tucker McCann. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Oh, perfect. Nice. Good kick.
And they have regained the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown.
Automatic.
In the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Another good kickoff, too.
Back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
DK Metcalf dominating today.
Once again. Seems like the measuring stick for
I swear that's his first 100-yard game.
He's well past that, man.
And as we analyze how he's
oh, yeah, it's Jerry Rice.
Fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on.
Oh, almost had the pick. Good play out there by Mullen.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second
over
down.
top. Nice. Come on, guys, get him.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Okay, ready?
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. Back to throw here. He's got his tight end fan. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 here on third down. He winds up getting 7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Probably going to be able to run.
Walker now on first and 10.
All right, decent. 7 rushes for 12 yards. It's doing a pretty good job.
Halftime Mings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, my.
That is taken in by the tight end.
Fan. He's always a problem every time he's playing.
Tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 34. Up the middle.
Oh, nice block. Oh, my. Touchdown. Dang. Well, we contained him for a while.
With career touchdown number 75. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
He's just shifty.
So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles.
Second favorite overall player.
A third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well.
Corey Dillon.
Moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the
Corey Dillon is my second favorite.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker?
Good run, Barry. Uh-oh.
Now the hard part is, as
Tank got hurt on that play.
You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Good. He's got good speed.
It's Daniels.
Gaining 9.
Out right around the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Corey Dillon. Google him. He's around the 90s. Really good. He's won the Deion Sanders. Yes, that's actually a good one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10.
Man.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 yards
The
there on
linebacker
the
has
first
some
down
speed.
keeper. Second down at 6 now from the 42. They're going to look to throw.
There's McBride. Good catch.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
It's
Again, speed.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard
Second and
line
inches.
before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He'll drop to
Man.
knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been
I didn't think he was going to
done a
come
nice
that
job
way.
against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, Colbert, and he'll be taken down, but he does have
I should have just done that.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that
Favorite
set.
Rob.
I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
What you mean, buddy?
Irving.
Good
and
run.
he managed to pick up about 4 at second down.
On any running play that's called, they're
The
always
running back? You mean in real life?
Go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground.
My favorite running back?
Ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Barry Sanders. For sure.
On second down, Irving.
Good run.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
That'll take us to the fourth quarter.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff.
Good run. Colbert up the gut.
Working run here as he's got it inside
Nice.
the 20, down to the
Good
17.
cutting.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll run on first
Good
down.
cutback.
123 yards on the ground.
Oh, man, that was a heck of a cutback.
Nothing's going on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those.
What about yours? Who's your favorite running back?
Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up
There we go, first
Through
down.
3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. It's a 3-yard pickup,
Good
and
deal.
that sets up a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a
I
lot
honestly
this
would be
year, but not that
surprised
time.
Yeah, I'm
if
tracking right there with you. You're exactly
people wouldn't
right.
say Barry
He's found the end
Sanders.
zone plenty of
Imagine
times.
all the records he
No
would
way
have
I can
broke
find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there,
if he would have
of
played.
course you're going to give it to him.
He retired way
On
early.
first down, Irving, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
Down to the
line.
2. Oh, gosh.
Gain of 5 there as
It's
they move
Barry
closer.
time. I didn't
It's
think we were going to get an
2nd.
opportunity, but looks like we are.
Right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2.
We'll try to go for the
Puts a lot
dive
more
here.
Pressure on that defense.
On 2nd down.
Oh, yeah. Touchdown right through his chest.
Touchdown Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, They had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Favorite fantasy running back is this guy, Barry Irving. That's his 11th touchdown. And this is the 5th game. I'm going to get a penalty. It's okay. Best quarterback? Well, if you're going to go Super Bowl wise and stuff, you pretty much have to choose Tom Brady if you're going that way. But my honest opinion of one of the best quarterbacks would have to be Peyton Manning. Tom Brady, if you're counting Super Bowls and stuff.
2-point conversion. They'll look to throw.
Nah, there was nothing for me to do there. Dang.
So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's dropped
Wow!
at the 40.
This is just like a movie!
Yeah. Cool. Gotta be quiet, okay?
They gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No
Oh, what a sack. Starling with his 2nd one of the game.
That time is a second for a loss of 6. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys,
yeah, Joe Montana. That is a good one. Again, I can't argue on that one.
You've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Now back to throw.
Good stop. Way to go, guys.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40.
Buda Baker with the big stop.
First down marker. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked.
All right, so maybe we can close this one out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Nice catch. Gain of 5.
And he's
What?
25
What's
after a gain of 5.
Wow.
How
What's up, Void? How you doing, buddy?
Papa, I want Papa so
Here's a
pussy.
second and 5 now from the 25.
Oh, man.
They'll go option to the short side. And
No
he'll
yardage.
forward to about the
Oh,
27
man.
yard
Taj
line.
Bowman.
Now we're going to get a
My
stoppage
best
here as we've got an injured
left
Cardinal
guard.
on the field. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take.
We do got a couple on defense. We got to do starts on our team. Future of this team, of course.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field.
I'm going to throw them off here. If I... No, I can't. Dang.
Back to throw.
Oh. Shame on me.
Getting home for the 1-yard sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket, because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back, but every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Call it a 48-yard punt. First and 10. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Uh-oh, ACL sprain for my guy. Running game could take a blow for that.
And take a fourth-quarter lead.
He's one of the main Oh, did we get a fumble there?
He has been a workhorse for them in this game.
Did he fumble?
He hasn't been an issue.
I'll be dang, he did.
And let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times,
Oh, man.
more of a target for the
Defense coming in clutch.
He's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
They'll run on first down. Colbert, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take
There we go. Just take the yardage.
Chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll set up the throw.
Wide open.
And this is
Wes Watkins.
And he's going to be brought down at about
First down.
16.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock.
It might be Barry time
they
again.
feel really good about that last completion.
On first down.
Ooh.
He will push his way down to about
Gain
the 14.
2.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go.
Good cut.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the
Gain
9.
5.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
You like that song?
Look at the time.
Oh. Good kitty.
On third down.
Right up the middle. Barry down to the
I wish I
1.
could have this cat.
As he's tackled,
I wish I could have that cat.
Yeah.
and it moves the chain.
You wish you could have the cat?
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All right, we're going power here.
So
Not that guy.
first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Check.
On 2nd down, Irving. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught.
Touchdown, Quez Watkins.
5-yard touchdown. And the Cards are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down on the scoreboard. 1:54 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Gets this to Fant.
All right.
He's been a busy man.
So we're up by
nice
8. We're going to have to make a stop.
And the volume that we've seen in this game. Wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, Christian Harris again, 3 sacks.
Been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to throw. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
All right, came close there, but a nice tackle by Baker seals it up. 5-0. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you later.
Away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for Arizona, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
Yeah, man. Won by 8 points. Luckily, the time ran out. I'm still here, buddy. I'm just going through the stats and stuff.
No.
I'm here, though.
No.
All right, Jacob. Have a good one, man. I know it's a little boring right now. I'm just looking through some stats, preparing for the next time. Set up your notifications, man, because depending how tomorrow goes, it could be like early in the morning. I mean, I'll stream throughout the day if I got time, as long as I'm not working. And the next one should be a good one. It's versus Atlanta. See you, Jacob. Have a good night, bud.